Hello, welcome back to the channel of Chilled Relax Plant Chores, Plant Life, where we just try to grow our plants the best we can. If that is something you can relate to or you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. Let's be planty friends. So we are continuing with the Hoya Hoya holidays, and I have some more Hoyas for you. So the first one I'm going to show you is my Hoya Diptera. And this one, I've killed this one a couple times, like once or twice, but here's another piece that died off. I had originally, when I ordered this, I think I ordered it from Thailand, like I imported it, and all the leaves fell off, and I had just a stick, and I put the stick in water, and it grew back as a plant. So it grew for a while, and then I took a cutting and I tried rooting it, and that one didn't make it. But this plant is still with us. It is a very, like a matte rubbery green leaf. There's really no frills or anything to it. It's more, the stems stay rubbery. Everything for the most part stays rubbery. I have not gotten a peduncle on this yet, I don't believe, and I have not had it flower. We have some new growth right there. This guy's, for the most part, pretty good about putting out tendril and then putting out leaves. I do have like this one spot where it looks like some of the nodes either weren't activated or didn't get activated, because I don't see like a spot where a leaf got knocked off. So I don't think, so maybe the plant does. It picks and chooses when it wants to put out leaves and when it doesn't. Who knows? Who am I to say? But we have this long tendril. This is new. We have some new leaves growing in right there. And yeah, it's just a nice green, just a straight green Hoya. It's pretty good. It takes neglect very well. It bounces back pretty well. I've definitely have like underwatered this plant a couple times, and it's grown back. It's been fine. And yeah. That's really, there's some splashing, like it's random, the splashing we get on here. Yeah, like some will have splash, some like don't have any. So the Diptera just does what it wants, and that's okay. It's a pretty plant. It's still pretty. I have it in like a shallower 4-inch pot, because I also think that the root system likes to be a little bit more shallow. It doesn't like to sit in too much wet water. So if you have this plant, let me know in the comments below. Have you gotten it to bloom? And how did you do it? All right, we got that. Next one is my Hoya Velosa or Globulosa. This is a very fuzzy plant. It's very venated. And it's very slow growing. For my plants, every time we start putting out new leaves, like one of the bottom leaves starts to go. But I think I just need to like water it a little bit better, or like give it some food, hopefully. We do have some new growth coming in right there. Everything about this plant is like super fuzzy. And I think because it's so fuzzy, it's kind of a little bit pest resilient. I haven't had, like, I don't think any pests on this plant at all. I do feel like I need to, like, trellis this one because it kind of gets a little top heavy, and I'm nervous it's just going to snap. But when I'll do that, nobody knows. So, my Hoya Velosa, let me know in the comments below if you've gotten this to flower or bloom. I have not. And if it's, like, a faster growing Hoya for you than it is for me. I have it under direct light. Directly under the lights, my grow lights. So let me know if I should maybe put it in like a shelf down away from the light, and maybe that'll make it grow a little faster. I don't know. Let me know. How do you guys grow this? I would love to get it to bloom. I feel like it would have like very, very cute fuzzy blooms, but that's what I think. Vilosa. And the next one is my Hoya Diversifolia. All of my tags, I've had them for so long, I guess the plastic is getting like brittle. So they're just like snapping off. But this This is my Hoya Diversifolia. And it's a pretty good plant. It's a pretty thick-stemmed Hoya. Again, it's like a mostly green-leafed Hoya. You can see some of the venation in there. So it's like a little subtle thing, but it's like a nice thick-leafed Hoya. You will get some splashing on it if you give it some light. The stems do get kind of woody after a while. And it kind of makes me a little nervous, but so far, so good. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if like any of these nodes on these like woodier parts will like reactivate. I'm sure like the plant can do it if it wants, right? Like, but it does get a little woody. So this is one I would probably, if I can get a leaf on one of this tendril, I'd probably take a cutting and then just reroot it just in case like something's happening with this where like the stem's gonna get all woody and then it's gonna die. So that's probably something I'll eventually do, but for right now I'm just gonna leave it. It is a little top heavy because the stems are so thick and it'll put out leaves like in bunches. I don't know. It did right there at least. So like it's kind of heavy this way, so I kind of try to wrap it around itself, but the stem is so thick, it can't really like, you can't manhandle this plant too much, or you're gonna start snapping things. So yeah, my Hoya Diversifolia. Let me know in the comments below if you have it, if you've gotten it to bloom. I have not. Yeah, and how did you do it? How'd you do it? The last plant I'm going to show you today is my Hoya Griffithii. And I just unwrapped it from itself. That's what the top looks like. And then we got this very long tendril with a bunch of leaves at the end. We do have a couple of bare nodes. And then we have this tendril that just has a bud. I have gotten this guy to flower. Go check it out on my Instagram if you want to see what the flowers look like. But yeah. Again, it's just like a nice green, medium thick leaf. You could see some venation on there. I don't think, if you give it too much light, it kind of just bleaches out. It doesn't stress. It doesn't get like a stressed hue. It just gets bleached. But it's a pretty good grower. I like that it kind of grows in little clusters. I would love it if every node put out a little cluster of leaves. I think it would be very cute then. So I kind of just twirl it up on itself. We do have roots coming out of the bottom. So we're going to have to do something, right? But yeah, this is what it looks like. Hoya Griffithii. It's a beautiful plant. I really like it. Let me know in the comments below if you have this, if you've gotten it to bloom. And do you trellis this or do you let it just hang? And does it put out little clusters at each node for you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty guys, so that's going to be all the Hoyas I show you for today. Let me know which one is your favorite, and until next time, relax, plant, peace out.